Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Milu. I was born clairvoyant, which means I don't use any tools to read. And I was also born psychic and a medium. Uh, if anyone would like a reading from me, please, the link to my website is below the video, or you can send me an email at psychicmilu.com. It is also below the video. And also, please subscribe and tap the bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or if I post a video. Having said that, thank you very much, Pat Greeter, and everyone else who helped me mediate the room. I really appreciate your help. I'm trying to figure out if there was another announcement to make. I think that's it. You know, we are, well, let me say the reason why I am getting that picture and I couldn't wait to get to it. The government, well, the Trump administration, I'm sure you've heard that they are preventing the medical or people from the CDC or any people in the federal government from speaking out. I feel, thank you, Marietta. Thank you very much for your generosity and for the super chat. I appreciate it. You know, every day that goes by for the past, since the impeachment, I feel I was right. When I said one time around last year that where the Republicans would like to take this country as long as they remain in power, I feel I was correct. I'm being validated because everything Trump is doing reminds, well, I was too young to remember what exactly Papa Doc did, but I studied it from, my father used to explain and other books that were written about him, how he went about decimating whatever little government that was left in Haiti, okay, any thing that was functioning. He corrupted all of it. He replaced those administrators with his own people, which is what Trump is trying to do here. And that's why I said Republicans at that time. I said, where are Republicans taking the country? And they are standing by. They don't care. And although I feel they will fail because people are going to get fed up, and I feel this crisis that we are going through right now, there is a very good chance this is what's going to precipitate people from, that's going to force people to rise up, wake people up, and do something. Because, I am hoping this is wrong. I don't wish this on anybody. But it's going to take one person to lose their life over this. I'm not going to mention the name because yesterday I mentioned the name of what's going on. And they demonetized my video. I had to contact YouTube and they reviewed it. They cleared it. So I'm not going to mention. We all know what we are going through. That stuff that's going around. Wait, when someone loses his or her life, people are going to start waking up because still the Trump's base is dreaming. And like I said the other day, that's what's going to wake up a lot of people because the way they're going about this, muzzling people in government, and that's what Papa Doc did as well. Even if you were heard or if anything you said was misinterpreted in any way, shape, or form, you're done. And that's where Trump is going. And I predicted once that, maybe not once, many times, that some people from government, whether they are in government now or they left, patriots were going to start speaking out. Well, I read a little while ago, over 70 former senators are ringing the bell. They are saying that the Senate is broken. No, Mitch McConnell doesn't care. His wife has a very cushy job, okay? And, and McConnell's mind right now, intuitively speaking, when I talk with him, he feels like he's on top of the world. Why? Because he let Trump know that he has the key. He can turn off this whole thing in a minute, in a second, not even a minute. All he has to do is pull his support, and Trump is done. That's why I keep saying to all of you, if you're looking at Trump, yes, it's going to be intuitively you can see, but the thing is, you can see he's about to fall, but exactly when within that period will he go? So we have to look at other people in the Trump and this administration or people like McConnell to know when this whole thing is going to just give way from under them. I feel it is coming. I am not quite sure exactly when, but this thing that's going on right now, we know what I mean. Has a great potential to do this administration in, because all it's going to take, I mean, the market is thinking already, and I feel it's going to keep thinking. I mean, it's going to bounce back, think again, okay, for the next month or so. We will bounce back, people. Don't panic, okay? With 9/11 in New York City, we bounce back. This will bounce back once we have, or well, let me put it this way, the way I am getting it, and somebody was explaining it yesterday, since I don't know anything. Well, I have very, very basic understanding of how the market works and the economy. My degree in college was not about that. When it comes to that, I'm not very, I don't know very much. But what the person said resonated, okay? But intuitively speaking, what I feel, once someone, investors trust, are telling them the truth, this will change. And I feel that's how Trump, well, he's never going to learn. In a sense, Trump is going to be ignored. This administration, basically. And that's why this morning it feels like to me we're going to see the states, the governors, are going to step up. And basically Trump is going to be there just flouting, not knowing what to do, where to go, him and Pence. Because Pence is going to try to pray it away. Prayer is great, but you got to know what to do first in order for prayers to be able to help you. Yes, he's trying to set up Pence, and someone asked me a question because he doesn't want to be blamed. But regardless of what Trump does, the ball is going to land on his desk. It doesn't matter, because this administration has already been labeled as incompetent, and it's incompetent doesn't even begin to explain what's going on. But someone asked me a question about, because I mentioned Pence being set up. Pence has a lot of support from McConnell and his buddies. Trump is aware of that, and people in the House. So the person asked me if Trump is going to pick Nikki Haley. I don't think so. Pence is going to be there. I don't feel it's going. Well, let's put it this way. Right now, I don't see Pence going anywhere. Pence will face his own issues, but I don't feel Trump is going to get rid of him, because if the way I am getting this intuitively, if Trump does that, McConnell may pull his support, and then Pence will step in. That's the way I'm getting it. So The Nikki Haley story is, and whatever Trump family, whatever they feel, and Trump is aware of it. Right now, friends, the way I am picking up Trump, he doesn't want to go to jail, and he is him and the Republicans together. You know, in a lot of ways, the Republican leaders have a lot in common with Trump. The only difference between Republicans or Republican leadership is that Trump lies to your face. And even if you tell him, he tells you, well, today the sky is purple. And you tell him, no, it's not. He will continue to lie. But those people, they have shame. Trump, it's very hard. He has shame, but it's very hard. You have to know how to shame him. That's the difference. And that's how you can get to those senators. Okay. It feels like to me, with those governors stepping up, because I'm seeing governors and the work they're going to be doing, that's going to save us and help a lot of people. And I feel like saying, McConnell, because of the action of those former senators, McConnell is going to get a lot of blame as well for what's going on, because he has enabled Trump and this administration to do what they are doing and failing us, failing the country. And this is a major national security issue, as all of you know. If our soldiers become ill, we have a problem. I feel like saying that there's great potential here for this thing. People are good for. There's great potential for people to turn on Trump from his base, but people who were never Trumpers, okay, to start marching and take to the street and demand his removal. Yes, there is something else at play. Please, I recognize that as well, but I feel people won't be afraid to wear masks and protest. That's the way I'm getting this. Okay, so if Trump thinks, because we are dealing with a bunch of sick people, the way they are getting this, and I've been getting this since yesterday afternoon, people won't gather in large crowds to protest if this is going on. But the way I am getting it, people are going to be so mad and angry if this thing was to last according to how they feel too long. There are going to be problems. That's how I am feeling about this intuitively. So I feel like saying whatever plans Republicans have, and also as I'm saying this, there is a guy they call Charlie Kirk. That's another data point that's proving to me that I was correct before, way last year. Okay, when I said I'm going to repeat again, where are Republicans taking this country? I heard this morning, or I saw it on Twitter, that he's forming some type of liaison with the Christian nationalist or something like that. Okay, so behind the scenes, these people are so desperate to hang on to power. There are a lot of things that we don't know, but they mentioned that it's on Twitter today. The name is Charlie Kirk, I believe. Charlie Kirk. I'm sure some of you have seen him on Twitter. Please correct me if I got the name correct, if I have the right name. this guy is going to pay a price at some point for his activities, along with conservative radio, who are keeping people in the dark and basically putting everyone at risk. Because from what I understand, some people can be, well, I, as with every virus, I'm not a doctor, I'm just repeating because I used to work in a biomedical company. I was a software engineer there. And I still have a lot of friends who are scientists, and I learned from them. In any event, you can carry that virus and you don't know it, you're asymptomatic. So these people can spread it, but because people around them, they don't know, and people like Lumbar keep lying to them, and they become infected. Once that starts happening, things are going to change on a dime, and I hope I am wrong, because we have to remember these people, they have, they travel within, let me say this. I don't know why there's potential for a military connection. Somebody may become infected. I don't know exactly how this is going to happen, okay? And they may infect others. I hope this doesn't come true, but this potential is here. People from the Trump base, and we may hear a major uproar and they turn against Lombard and those type of people. So there is that as well, and that's floating intuitively that I keep thinking about. I keep getting it. So I don't believe these guys have any idea. They're so focused on holding on to power and making money. They are not, well, I guess they're not intuitive. They're not listening to their guts. All they are doing is fighting to cover this up. I don't feel it's going to work. That's basically what I am trying today. I'm trying to say. Okay, I will answer some questions that were posed to me from the board. Also, I meant to remember that, I feel the news media is falling for the same national polls thing again, where they're showing whoever is running from the against the incumbent. Okay, they take a national poll, and they're saying who's going to win. In this case, the polling that Biden, all of them, most of them basically are beating Trump. Okay, I'm happy. It's great. It's one data point, but let me tell you guys, we should not be listening to this. It's the states, the battleground states that well, at least that's what I'm going to be paying attention to, as opposed to some national stuff that doesn't mean anything really, unless there is a margin there. Let's say, for example, if the national poll says you are 20 points ahead, then maybe that will drive or change things when it comes to those different states. If there is a margin there, I don't know. I don't know anything about polling. I just read them. But for some reason, intuitively speaking, I feel paying attention to national poll is just a waste of time. It's good, but okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. Somebody asked me a question about the stock market. I believe I answered it. Yes, for the next month, until we find somebody investors can trust that they are being honest with, or at least our government has a handle on what's going on. And I feel the governors basically are going to provide some of that, because Trump, no matter what we do, no matter what happens, his family hasn't been affected yet. He's going to, well, that's the way he lives his entire life. The guy is 73 or something like that. He's not going to change now. He's going to continue lying and do the same thing. But I feel like saying I don't see this abating for the next month. Now, it's not going to be really a crash, and no, but enough to get Republicans and Trump's attention that they better do something. And yes, McConnell is worried. A lot of them are worried. Uh, but they're having a difficult time because they've been enabling Trump for so long. They don't know what to do now. Things have been easy for them. Things have been going their way since Trump got into office. So now they're going to have to think of what to do. That's basically where McConnell is right now. But trust me, it's going to take people basically taken to the street. Thank you, Wanda Webster. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. But I feel things, the fall of this administration may be delayed, but I wouldn't want to be on Trump's shoes. Something else, as I'm saying this, Trump's illnesses is going to become more into focus as well. So Trump is facing a number of challenges going forward. Like I said before, it's going to be interesting how he's going to navigate through all of this. Okay. Time to answer questions. I am sorry, Rochelle. Yes. Well, let's put it this way, Rochelle. You don't lose unless you take your money out. I am not a financial advisor. I didn't have trouble managing my own money. I love beautiful things, so I'm always have to remind myself, hey, listen, Pluto is in your second house. You may find that you're doing well today, and tomorrow you find yourself without anything. It has happened during my Saturn returns, but yes, it has happened. So I have to remain conscious. But according to people who are experts, they said you don't lose until you remove the money. So I hope everything works out well for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's... But hang in there. This will pass. I feel like saying by the summer, we should have a pretty good handle on this thing. So let's keep our fingers crossed I'm not confusing time. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I am looking for question. Hi, Olympia. Greeting from New Jersey. Wow. From South Africa. Welcome. Oh, I almost forgot as you said that. Linda G and I, we will be doing, that's what I was trying to remember earlier. I knew I forgot something. I didn't write it down. Linda G, we're going to do another collaboration on March 10th. March 10th, Linda G will be doing another collaboration. She was nice enough to agree to do another one for me, and she has helped me tremendously because a lot of people, I'm not quite sure people are not getting my channel. So Linda has been a tremendous help to me, helping me get my name out. So I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. T-Bob says 210 people and 210 people have died in Iran. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's see. Ian McGrath said the big orange boy who has been crying wolf and lying is not just about to get eaten. I agree. He cannot tweet against the virus. Also, many people shake hands, yes, in the White House, from other countries and many more. That is very true, Ian. You know, somebody pointed out that I believe, no, I mean, I know it was Pence that somebody tweeted that Pence touched his face and shook somebody's hand after that. You know, but yeah, it's unbelievable. This is going on. I'm not saying, you know, people should panic to that level, but, you know, we have to protect ourselves. But our face, do not put our hands in our face. I want to remind all of us, all of you guys, the worst thing you can do, don't touch your face. You know, like that you put out your nose or rub your eyes. No, keep your hands out of, you know, off of your face. And also, you know, the other stuff to do, like I said many times, go to the W World Health Organization website in order for you to be. There are instructions there on how to protect ourselves. So don't do what Pence did. That's, oh boy, that's a quick way to getting anything. It's not only the coronavirus. Even if you know, you may get the flu or a cold. So let's please remember that. Okay. I hope you don't get tired of me repeating this because I want all of you to remain healthy and doing well. Salome is saying Fox is lying. Oh, yeah, it's the Trump station. I'm not surprised. Okay. Let's see. I am scrolling up. Let's see. Deborah is asking, Milo, will Trump and family contact the virus? I don't think so. I'm not seeing anyone ill from that. You know something? I'm going to be honest. It would probably be difficult. It would probably be difficult for me to differentiate between if it's the coronavirus or if it's the regular flu. I'm just being honest. I don't know how I would recognize that. But I don't see, as far as so far, I am not seeing them being ill. Believe me, I would have said something. I am not getting that. Okay. Oh yes, somebody remind me. My brother-in-law is in the military. He's in the Air Force. He's in the part of the physician's crew or something. I don't know how they call it. I don't remember. My sister told me. She is. I mean, not she. My sister's husband. He is flying to. He's been deployed, I believe, to South Korea. Yes, Nancy says that's Nancy's posting reminded me of that. There is a military station where it houses American soldiers in South Korea, and some have been diagnosed with the COVID, 19. Yes, I heard about that on the news, and my cousin was deployed, I believe, Wednesday. So on the spot, they told, I don't remember exactly, but it was short notice. He got deployed. Skip Hart, I am so sorry. I was busy talking and trying to concentrate on what I was saying. I missed thanking you for your super chat and for your generosity. Skip Hart says, thank you for spreading wisdom. You're right. I appreciate your support, Skip Hart. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. Okay. Guido says, sorry, I refuse to get a Twitter account. Yeah, I know it can be overwhelming. I am not on Twitter all the time, and I don't even have the app on my phone. So I check it when I want to know what's going on for my computers. Having that application running on my phone is too much for me. But you know what? It's pretty good. I find out a lot from Twitter. And believe it or not, there are things that are going on you will find out on Twitter first before it hits the news. That's one reason why I go on Twitter. That's what I like about it. Okay. Let's see. All right. Welcome by saying, Milo, my husband is ex-Navy and my cousin a wounded disabled combat Marine Iraq War. Wow. Yes, that is true. Welcome, Bao. We have to thank these brave people. My nephew, one of my nephews, was in Iraq. In fact, he was part of the invasion. Thank God, he's back. I'm sure emotionally, he lives in Texas now. He just moved to Texas about 2 years ago. So, but he was in the Marines. He was part of the first team that landed in Iraq. So, yes, it's, these guys are brave. Okay, and to watch Trump disrespecting them, amazing. Okay, friends, this is all I have for today. I will be back. Oh, all I have to do with the astrological, I don't want to call it tutorial, sharing my knowledge. I will post it Monday because I did it. And I have to edit a couple of things. And I'll post it on Monday. And I will do a short video. I'm supposed to pick up my car tomorrow. I'll do a short video and edit it and post it next week as well. So I'm going to be sharing a little more about myself, hoping that will interest a lot more people. If you don't like those videos, it's okay. I'll mark my videos very clearly if it has to do with cars. If there is no description of the video, it's about politics. Because I know YouTube will get on my case or they will demonetize the video. So if the title of my video doesn't say anything, it's about politics. But the label will be clear. It's going to be my new car, a new pre-owned car. It's not going to be new. No, I can't afford new cars. No way. So I will be sharing a little bit more about myself, and also when I move to Florida, or even when I go visit next month, I will share some of my travels with you. So it should be fun. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me and spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. If any major news break, I will be back later. Enjoy. Till then, bye.